When you see someone on the street, do you wonder how different they are? Do you realize that family values are at the core of our being and how family conflict can affect their everyday lives?
My mom and my dad, I've always had a problem with them, and they always said, you know what, if you don't like the rules, there's a door, and I left.
I thought, why me? Or why is this happening? Why are they getting divorced?
Family to me isn't always the people who are related to you, it's the people who mean the most to you.
Without family, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Can always help you up.
Support me, help me, and help me do my homework.
It's just the people who care most about you in your life, because they're always there, like they're all I have.
Because they are the foundation in my life. If my family's not doing well, or if we have some conflicts, then I tend not to do so well in school or in extracurricular activities that I do. Youth with an unhealthy amount of conflict in their home environments are often affected by anxiety, antisocialness, and even depression. We talked with a few of our peers and counselors about this issue.
When there is conflict in the family, there is violence, the children are impacted by the violence, and oftentimes the parents think that the children don't see, don't hear, aren't in the same room, so they aren't affected by it. And unfortunately, that's not true.
How old were you when your parents divorced?
I was about 10 years old.
Do you remember how you felt?
I felt angry, sad, and confused.
Do you remember what went through your mind?
I thought things like, why is this happening to me? Or is it my fault?
When I worked in the shelter system, I mean, every kid left home for a reason. A lot of times it was abuse. I remember, these teens would tell me a lot of times they would be hit. Maybe parents had substance abuse and they just couldn't take it anymore.
What led up to you actually leaving?
I got fed up with getting into problems with my parents, and I've just been so frustrated. And all the pressure's been put on me because my dad is the only one working. So whenever he got mad, he'd take it out on me. Or my mom would get mad at my siblings, she'd take it out on me. So basically I was a scapegoat and I just couldn't handle it. So I just left.
With my own cousin, ended up leaving home because there were, problems with parents. Again, had to deal with, alcoholism, and abuse at home. And a lot of these kids just feel it would be better being out of the house than if they were living in wishes. You have all sorts of youth that are struggling with the same issues. A lot of times they might turn to drugs and alcohol themselves, so now you have all these kids together struggling with these same issues. I'm not sure if they really pull themselves out of something great or whether they kind of continue to struggle together.
When I work with youth, I find that one of the things that they are running away from or dealing with primarily is with their family, with their parents not being a good relationship, so not knowing how to spend time together, talk to their kids or teens, do things together, really explore each other's interests, know what's going on in their life, and that can often leave the kid, the child, or youth feel pretty neglected, misunderstood, and not having anyone supportive in their life.
You feel that if someone had that love, encouragement, and support from their family, that they would have a brighter future?
Yeah, I would actually, because if they were more understanding, it would have been better. It would have made things a lot easier.
Of course, because they're supposed to be your base, the people who support you and cheer you on and tell you to keep moving forward, and they help you if you ever get stuck at a crossroads.
The importance of family is often ignored, and we do not realize that the love and support we get from them is really valuable.
I would define a good family environment as a family where there is no violence or abuse of any kind, and where there is good communication. And the reason I think that would be good for youth is that it would offer them a source of support and a place to go to let their needs be known, let their troubles be known, and to gather support from that family.
Having a family is a gift, and we must cherish the love and support we receive from them to continue the cycle. A family must be supported and strengthened, never ignored, abused, or discouraged.